Hello, my dear class 7 student. Welcome back. Today we'll start a new chapter, that is chapter 9, and the name of the chapter would be soil. Okay, soil. This is a very important chapter. But before we start the chapter 9, the new chapter, we will finish a topic which is left from the last chapter that we have discussed, from the light. Okay, from the light, we are left with one chapter that is about sunlight. Okay. So we will quickly finish this topic. Sunlight. So sunlight, is it sunlight is white in color, or is it a color, a mix of color? Clear? So this is the question. Sunlight, what is the color of a sunlight? Is it white or it is a colored? Clear? So to discuss this one, okay, we have an experiment. Okay, we have an experiment. I know some of you will say, it is reddish in color, or it might be yellow in color, blue in color, right? But we'll do a little experiment, okay? So now for that we need a prism, okay? Prism, a glass prism. We need a glass prism. It will be like this in shape, but it will be of glass. Clear? Now when sunlight pass through this, prism, a glass prism, now what you'll see? Okay, you'll see a band of 7 colors. Because here there will be a refraction taking place, and refraction is bending of light, right? Bending of light. Now, refraction will take place here, bending of light. And also I want to let you know that, see, just a ray of light is represented, in your notebook, a ray of light is represented with just single line. But now, a beam of light, right, like the light rays which you get in a torchlight or in a car, right? So those type, it is a group, okay? So a group of a ray of light is known as a beam of light. Clear? So just one single light ray is just one single incident. Okay, this is a ray of light. But now a group of this ray of light is known as a beam of light. Beam of a light. Clear? So now when sunlight falls on this glass prism, it will refract. Okay, now you see this is air, right? And this is glass. And light passes through a transparent medium. And you all know that air is also a transparent, right? Or air is transparent. And even glass is transparent. This air is transparent, this glass is transparent. So now you have to know here, bending of light will take place. Clear? Bending of light will take place, which is refraction will take place. But now you have to know that the speed of light, the speed of light in the air will be faster or in the glass will be faster. Clear? So the speed of light will be faster in the air. So this is air and this is glass. Clear? So now when sunlight pass through this glass prism, you will see that there will be a bending of light, and you will see out here, you will see 7 different colors. VII. Clear? A rainbow color, and that is also known as a spectrum of light. Clear? So we have, it starts from, in the bottom we'll start from the violet, indigo, blue. Clear? And then we the first color would be red. Clear? So now everyone thought that this prism is the main formation of this 7 color. And the sunlight is white in color. But there is a scientist who proved that no, sunlight composed of 7 colors. Clear? And here, just because of refraction, there's a splitting of light rays take place, and it results in giving this 7 color. Clear? But now this was proved wrong, and there's a scientist, Sir Isaac Newton, okay, discovered that. And he discovered in this way. Clear? Now here, this is a glass prism, but he reversed this one, okay? The first one, we have the first glass prism here. Now we have another glass prism which is inverted, okay? The same thing, but the second one is inverted. Now a light ray falls here, okay? Now we'll see 7 colors here, okay? 7 colors here. And now when this 7 colors, it passed through this inverted prism, now here you'll see a white light. Right? That means glass prism has nothing to do with it. Clear? Now, so sunlight is composed of 7 colors. Clear? And rainbow, I'm sure you have seen rainbow, how rainbow is formed. Right? So rainbow we usually see after rainfall. Right? So now after rainfall in the atmosphere, you'll see a lot of droplets of water. Clear? Droplets of water in the atmosphere. So now these droplets will act like this prism, okay? Now, so if sunlight falls, and droplets of water would be transparent in color, right? Transparent. So they'll act like this prism. And now this sunlight falls here, and there will be a reflection taking place, and then from here, we'll see like VII, 7 colors, okay? We'll see the formation of 7 beautiful colors, and that is called a spectrum of light. Clear? So now you know that like sunlight is composed of 7 colors, right? Okay, so we are done with this dispersion of light. We'll start with our new chapter, that is chapter 9, soil. Clear? Chapter 9, soil. And I'm sure you are familiar with this very word, soil. Clear? And soil is a natural resource because we get it from the we get it from nature, right? It's a natural resource, important natural resource, and we'll see some uses of soil. Okay. Now the first one, if I say soil give us food, clothes, shelter. Do you agree with me? Does soil provide us with food, clothes, or shelter? Now, some of you might say that, no, we don't need soil. How will we eat soil, right? But when we think deep, we are dependent on plant for our nutrition, right? For our food. Now, plants, they have to grow. Plants, they are dependent on soil. They need soil for growing. It's a home to plants and many microorganisms. Clear? So now plants need soil, and plants need soil even for absorbing water and minerals. Clear? So yes, we can agree that soil, directly or indirectly, we humans are also dependent on soil for our food as well. Clear? Now clothes. Clothes, maybe like say, cotton, we get it from plants, right? Cotton. So now plants depend on the soil. Then directly or indirectly, soil provides us with clothes. Shelter. What about shelter? Okay, what about wooden chairs, wooden furnitures, wooden bed? Right. Now, I'm sure everyone at home, all of you have wooden materials. It may be either chair, table, bed, made up of wooden, right? That means this soil, it helps us in giving a shelter as well, right? Now, water, right? We are dependent on soil because soil also gives us water. Clear? Now, minerals. What about minerals? Like, see, jewelry. Everyone likes jewelry, right? Not only girls. So now we have gold, silver, we have gold, iron, copper, everything, all the metals are obtained from the soil. Clear? Now minerals like coal, petroleum, everything it is obtained from the soil. So see, now you know like all the important, why soil is very important for all of us. Clear? So I'll give you one assignment, that is what you have to do is list down like the important, how soil is important to us. You can write maybe just in simple 2 points, minimum 2 points, and I'm sure you all will do that, class 7 students. Clear? So just two important properties. Why soil, or you can write like why soil is very important to us. Right? We have discussed some that with the help of soil we get food, clothes, shelter, also we get water, and also soil we get like minerals, right? We have discussed about like those gold, we have discussed about iron, copper, we have discussed about the coal, petroleum and all. Everything we obtain from the soil. Clear? Now the next topic we'll study is soil profile. Okay? Like soil, according to us, is just what we see, right? But there are layers of soil deep inside. Clear? There are layers of soil deep inside, and all of them, they are different in color. Okay? So we'll explore the layers of soil one by one. Okay? Okay, so soil profile, or in other words, the layer of soil. Clear? So the first layer of the soil, that is what we see. Clear? Now the first layer of the soil is known as the topsoil. Okay? Topsoil. Topsoil. This is the first layer of the soil. Or we can say this is also known as horizon A. Horizon A. Clear? So this is the topsoil. This is the layer where plants are grown, okay? Where plants grow here. Clear? And this is very important for plants because we'll see humus here. Clear? Okay. And we'll also see that this plant, this type of soil is very suitable. It's very suitable for many plants, okay? Because they give us humus. And this soil is rich in nutrients. Clear? Okay, now we'll discuss about the second type of the soil. Second type of the soil. Second type of the soil. And the second type of the soil is also known as horizon B. Horizon B. Okay? Horizon B, or the other word for the second layer of soil. Okay? We have covered with the first layer of soil. This is the second layer of the soil. Okay? The first layer is topsoil, where all the plants are grown. Clear? This soil is very rich in nutrients, and then this soil will find humus, and then in this soil we'll find many microorganisms. Clear? Now the second soil is where the rainwaters are collected. Now we see like after the the rainwaters are collected like deep inside, right? So we'll see that rainwaters are collected in this subsoil. Clear? So the other word for horizon B would be subsoil. Clear? Subsoil, horizon B. Now, let's talk about the third layer of soil. Third layer of soil. The third layer of soil is also known as parent rock. And here you'll see rocks. Those are like, you'll see cracks, like you'll see rocks that are cracked, which are formed from the weathering of rocks. Clear? So now this is the third layer of rock. Okay? And now the bottommost layer, the last layer of rock would be the bedrock. Okay? Bedrock. And this bedrock is very important because this bedrock determines the color of all the soil. Like I said, that like if we dug deep inside, we have layers of soil and they are all different in colors, right? So who decide the colors of this soil? This bedrock decide the color of this soil. Clear? The fourth layer, the last layer, the bottommost layer, the last layer decide the colors of this soil, because deep down inside we'll see many different colors of soil. Clear? Okay, so this is, you have to remember, okay, we have like 4 layers. We have topsoil, we have subsoil, we have parent rock, and we have bedrock. And they are also known, the other word for them is they have horizon A, horizon B, horizon C, it goes, okay. Okay, so we are done with the layer of soil. Next, we'll start with the properties of soil. Okay, so students, now we'll study the properties of soil, okay? And after the properties of soil, we'll start with the types of soil, okay? Because there are many different types of soil, and all soil, all the types of soil, they have different characteristics, okay? Because a crop A, all the crops will not be suitable like for different types of soil, okay? Crop maybe like rice. Rice may be like good, like rice, for rice, like clay soil may be good, clear. But sandy soil might not be good for the rice cultivation. So we have different types of soil. So to know the different types of soil, first we have to know the properties of soil, okay? So the first property would be percolation, clear? And the second property would be moisture. And the third property would be absorption. Okay? The first is percolation, and the second is moisture, and the third is absorption. So we'll start with the first property, that is percolation. Clear? Now percolation, what happens in percolation? Percolation is where, you know, if you just spill the water in a ground rock or in a kacha rock, okay, what happens is that the water, it will absorb down, okay? The water, because of the rocks and the soil, because of those particles, now the water will be absorbed down. But now there are soils, like different types of soil. So some soil made, instead of just floating down, instead of just absorbing down, they will just flow. Clear? So for this, we have to take two examples. For this, we have to take two examples. You can, let's take two area, okay? Let's take two area. So the first area would be a tile, it will be like a floor at your house, okay? It will be like a tile floor. The first area would be for a tile floor, okay? The second area would be for ground soil or a kacha road, okay? The second one. So this kacha, it is derived from the Hindi word. It is given in your text, okay, to let you understand more better. Okay, so this will, the other example, the other word would be ground soil, okay, the ground. Now we have two area here, and now let's take two water bottle, each of 200 ml, okay, each of 200 ml. And if you put this water in this first area, that is that is a soil which is of tile. A floor like you have at home, okay, at home, which is made of tiles. Clear? Now, if you spill the water in this first area, then you'll observe that the water will flow, okay? But now here, what happens is if you spill the water, 200 ml of water in this second area, okay, in a kacha road area, now what will happen is that now all the water would be absorbed. So now the rate of percolation is different, right? The rate of percolation is different. So which one is higher? Which one is the fastest one? Okay. So now we have a small formula to determine the rate of percolation for different type of soil. Okay, we have a small formula to determine the rate of percolation for different types of soil. So now the rate of percolation is higher in this second case, right? Because in this second case, water absorbs very quickly. Clear? Water absorbs very quickly. So we also have an activity, okay? We have an activity to determine the rate of percolation for different types of soil. So for this activity, what you have to do is you can take any pipe, okay, or you can make a pipe with the help of a bottle, okay. You can just cut the mineral water bottle and you can make that pipe. So it should be 2 centimeter in diameter and 8 centimeter in length approximately, okay. 2 centimeter in diameter and 8 centimeter in length, clear? And you should cut that one, and you should, let's take, this is the soil, okay. This is the soil where we want to test, okay, perform the activity. Now if this is the soil, now the pipe is ready, and this pipe is 8 centimeter in length. So now we'll dip 2 centimeter inside, okay. This is the pipe and we'll dip 2 centimeter inside, okay. We'll dip 2 centimeter, and this is the soil, okay. It can be any type of soil. It can be any type of soil. And now what we'll do is we will put the water here, okay? We'll put the water here. Now water can be, it is given 200 ml, okay? It is given 200 ml. We'll put 200 ml of water here. And now what you have to observe is you have to observe the starting time and the ending time. That means you'll see that at some point of time, all the waters will be absorbed, clear? So there will be, you won't find any water here in this above here. So that will be the ending time. So the rate of percolation is very easy. The rate of percolation would be, the amount of water we took was 200 ml, right? 200 ml. And then say it took 20 minutes for all the waters to get absorbed. That means it will write 20 minutes. Clear? So now in this case, 20 minutes. So what will be the answer? Now we have, it's gone, 10. That means 10 milliliter per minute. 10 milliliter per minute is the rate of percolation for this given soil. So just now, you can try with any type of soil. We have a sandy soil, we have a clay soil, we have a loamy soil. So we can try, you can try this activity. This activity is very simple, okay? We see different types of soil, right, in nearby. So you can try with any type of soil, and you have to observe, okay? You have to just write the amount of water that you are taking and the time at which everything is absorbed. Clear? At the time where you will see this pipe is empty. So that will be the rate of percolation. Clear? Okay, now the next property will continue in the next class. So for now, you have to know this. You have to keep this percolation in, you have to note this one down. And all the types, the layers of soils are very important. So not everything, these are very important. Clear? So next properties of soil will continue in the next class. Thank you so much, students.